Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to A Very Real Threat. So, after seeing the overwhelmingly positive response to a new Pride of Nations games as the Austrian Empire, I've decided to go ahead. So, right, economics we talked a lot about last time. We also need to talk about what we want to be doing in the future. And ideally, we should be building up these rail networks. But if we go over to the most important button in the game, B, you can see here our happiness is dropping slightly, so we need to find a way to correct that course of action. Coal. Excuse me. Okay. So, we're not selling any. And we're not buying any, so we're okay on coal. However, iron is kind of a different story, so I'm going to request about 10 iron. You can do that by left-clicking. If you left-click on here, it says order 10 iron from wherever it can find it. Or right-click, it gets rid of that. So we're going to order 10 iron. Now, how it actually works is basically, if we go over to a trading zone like over here. So if we get North Italy, there we go. Right, so say I wanted to buy fish. Now I could go like that, and there's a certain chance that I could actually get that, it depends. I believe it's on relations as well as like trading power, I'm not entirely sure if that's the thing. But what we could also do is basically pay the normal price plus 25%, that gives us a higher percentage of actually getting that item. However, we are well, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot as we're paying more for it, but if you desperately need something, that's a way to do it. Right, first video of the day, so I'm usually very crap at the start, there we go, that's a great sign already. Excuse me. Right, so we have militia groups over here, put them inside the cities. Okay, put them in Vienna. I said go in there. Oh, you're not even in that province, are you? You're over here. Fair enough. Okay. Do we have any Cassius Belli's? Nope, no. Largest army? Yes, we know about that one. Okay. How are we going to look on the capital reserves? So next turn we'll make... about 28. Well, no, we're going to spend 28. Planned income is 92. We're going to spend 28, fair enough. Right. Drainage of wetlands. Road networks. I think we're going to put the tariff tax up to about 55. Now, this doesn't really piss people off, it doesn't change too much, it kind of annoys our neighbours more than anything. Come on, 55, there we go. So we're going to put that up there. Now, can we see how that's affected? Right, planned income next turn is 85. That seems to be negative, actually. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how we run with that, then. I do want to see how it affects the economy, and we can go from there. Now, I did install the mod that allows Germany to form... Austria to form a united German Empire. However, I'm not entirely sure if it's going to work, and I'm not entirely sure how it will work. So we'll go ahead and we'll see what happens. It should be rather interesting, though, whatever the case. Supposedly, the mod has balanced things to a degree. If you unite the entire empire, including Prussia, then my god, you're in for some nasty rebellions. But if you can get past that, then you have the most powerful nation in the on the planet. Oh god, I feel so bad I'm talking so much crap. I apologise, guys. This is what happens when I start recording in the morning. Well, it's the afternoon now, but you know what I mean. It's a Saturday. Okay, those moving down to Croatia. Fair enough. Okay, that processing time's not too long, actually. Hopefully we can keep it like that. Righto. Russia and Prussia declined our propositions. How dare they? And Bavaria. Wow. What dicks? What absolute dicks? Right, soldiers have been trained over here. I'm gonna guess that's those. Okay. Right. Sold nitrates, minerals, coal. I didn't know we were selling coal. That's odd, I must have misread that one. We're buying dyes. We bought some iron from the United States for 12 capital. Now the difference is, this is your private capital. This is kind of what you buy items with and stuff like that, but capital is what you... Well, money... It's a little bit confusing. You think that'd be the other way around, but it's... Yeah, okay. Well, money basically is what you buy infrastructure with, and buildings and stuff like that, really. It's a little confusing, to be honest. Right. So we do have the Carpathian mountain range over here, which does protect us fairly nicely, but I mean, it would be kinda hard to man every area there. It's a damn nice mountain range though, like all the way around. For now, we are friendly with the Prussians, but that could change. Okay, let's go over to our foreign ministry. Okay. I don't really want to look at them. Okay. Can we propose a commercial agreement? Yes, this is another thing that you can do to improve your chances of actually buying things. Basically, it doubles them. Gives you another 50%, basically. So I'm also going to try and do that with the Russians as well. There's quite a lot of things in Russia I would like. And it would be very, very useful. Let's see. What do we produce over here? Nitrates. Some dyes over here. I am somewhat reluctant to invest in anything over here in Italy. Mostly for the fact it will be nationalized once Italy forms, and I'd rather have that not happen. Alsatia. Wallachia. I don't know how the hell you actually say it. I'm gonna go with Wallachia. Nice bit of coal, a little bit of grain. Nice bit of grain over here, actually. Moldavia. Some cereal, some wool. Not exactly incredible. What are our relations with the Ottoman Empire? Now, the Ottomans are going to be the ones I'm going to jump on as soon as I get a chance. Which should come around 1853, 1854, around the time of the Crimean War. I probably got that timing wrong, but it's around that area. Which is not that far away, only about 3, 4, 5 years. Okay. Fort Cassius Belli. Yeah, we need 5 diplomats for that, but that's not going to happen. Okay. What are our relations right now? Our relations are pretty abysmal. Well, they're not that bad, about 5. About on par with Sardinia Piedmont. It's another worst. Okay. So we'll go back over here then and we'll see how things have changed. So happiness has increased a little bit, that's nice. Bring it back up to 50%. Now, we are running low on cattle, actually, surprisingly. How the hell is using all our cattle? Right, let's see. Right, there we go. Sold by cattle? Odd. Right, so we have 5 cattle ranches, 5 cattle farms. But nothing that's using it as an input. Interesting. Where is it going? Right, cattle over here. Initial stock, so we produced 12. Yes. Ah, construction. Interesting. Ah, food group. Okay. So it's a food. That makes sense. That's why we're losing out on it. Turns out you can actually eat a cow. Who the hell knew? How much is that? 648 capital. That's so much capital. Ah, so much. Right, we can afford the first railway. I wish I couldn't, like, hover over it and find out how much it'd actually be. That would be delightful. So, where do we want to go? Do we want to go down here, or... It might be better starting here because of the fact that it's a larger city, so it would benefit from this. Then again, connecting the lines is a priority, isn't it? I suppose we'll go for it over here. Then again, we do produce some iron over here, and having that extra iron would be nice. So I think we'll start over here then. And it is the cheapest as well, so that's not too bad. Oh, hang on. Capital. Oh, that's not too bad then. We should be able to afford quite a few railways. Okay. I forgot it was actually with capital, not money. Okay. Ah, right, that's pretty nice then. Let's take a look at B. Right. What can I sell? Planned spending, fair enough. Manufactured goods. We have 111. Planned spending next turn is about 52, obviously that's with the railway. We could sell some of these. Now, how we sell things is we go over here. And we can have B up at the same time over here. Okay, let's take a look at luxury goods. Yes. Planned income is about 4 next turn. But we are... Yeah, so I'm gonna guess that's going to the upper classes as well. So I think we'll put 4 for sale, and then we'll stop it next turn. Right. Fruits we're doing okay. Put some fruits on sale. Okay, so we can afford to put 2 on sale before it goes below. Cereals we're doing okay. We can put some cereals for sale. They are incredibly cheap. But money is money. Right, timber. I may stop producing ammunition. I imagine we probably do have some munition factories, and that might be worthwhile stopping that. Ooh, textiles. That's pretty good. There we go, about 5. Chemicals, yes please. There we go. How about fishies? Fishies. Ah. I suppose it's a food stock, isn't it? Preserved fruits, food, sorry. Nah. Ah, nitrates, we're doing pretty well. Okay. Cotton. It's a bold move, Cotton, it's a bold move. Oh, we can put quite a lot of cotton on sale. Bloody hell, we can. Very nice. We actually produce quite a lot of cotton. That's quite incredible. It's just a shame that we're competing with the USA on that one. Right, dyes. There we go. Mechanical parts. Ah, silk. Silk is very nice. Can put 1 on for sale. That's okay. Right, mechanical parts. There we go. Ah, it turns out our iron situation has actually resolved itself. That's lovely. Get more mechanical parts on sale. Right. There we go. Preserve foods. Ah. Oh, why the hell not? Just sell 2 of that. Lumber. Now, we do need more lumber, actually. Could I afford another lumber yard? I probably could, but I want to start the rail lines first, because they do take a long time to build, about a year to build. So it would be worth it. Okay. Righto, righto. Do we have anything else interesting? Not particularly. Rubber plantations. Interesting. Right. Ah, here we go, here we go. Right, so if we go over here... Aha! We do have that option. Great, so the mod works. Targets region to increase the local population's desire for unification. Absolutely fantastic. Right, so we need to increase their loyalty to us. Now, where do I want to start? Bavaria's pretty large. They're not exactly happy with us, though, are they? Though I do like Saxony. Saxony is a very nice region to have. We'll give it a go, then. Right. Okay. 30%. Okay, let's hope it works out. It's not going to work out in one turn, but it should start increasing loyalty. If we go... I can't remember which map mode it is. Let's see. National loyalty. There's a lot of nuance to this game. A hell of a lot. Right, we'll save here then. Ah. Interesting. Very interesting. It's apparently unlocked colonial options as well. Not gonna complain! Not going to complain at all. Right, so that's pretty nice then. We can also get into the colonial game. Very nice. This actually really is. I'm actually quite happy about this. I didn't realise it would do this. Right. So we could go for Tunis, actually. Though I would like something in the Far East. Namely over here, but we would be fighting the Dutch. Bloody Dutch. I'd rather not piss off the British Empire. What do we have over here? Right, lumber and dyes. Is anybody fiddling the natives over here? It appears nobody's fiddling the natives over here. That sounds fantastic to me. Let's see. Right, send a missionary. Colonial merchants. Oh, can we not interact with Siam? Are they classed as a civilized nation of some kind? Apparently so. Right, Burma. I would be messing with the British Empire sphere over there. Ethiopia. What could we possibly get from Ethiopia? Coffee. Now, coffee's quite valuable, actually. Well, kinda. Nah, not really. I mean, it's like South America's got that market cornered. Right. I suppose we'll go for Tunis then. It is fairly close. Okay, so we'll send a missionary out here. So this costs us about... Right, 15 money, 15 capital. Colonial merchants. I could go for colonial merchants, perhaps. We'll start off with a missionary. What are the Sardinians doing? They're doing the same. Okay, we'll do it over here as well. Right. We'll stick with that for the time being then. That's fantastic. Okay, so we'll save here. And we'll advance forth. At least if I piss off any power, I'd rather piss off the Sardinian Piedmont. Well, the Italians, mostly because... Well, should I call them Italians or Lombardians? I'll just call them Italians. Maybe the Sardinians. I'll just call them the Italians. It's a lot easier to say. Yes, so if we are going to piss off anybody, I'd much rather piss off the Italians because I could indeed crush Sardinia Piedmont without too much trouble. It would cost me a hell of a lot of men, but it would be doable. Indeed. I should be able to build up a powerful navy, which is something I should try to do, at least build up a decent navy. Something that can protect me from blockade against lower powers. I don't know if we'd have a hope in hell against either France or Britain. But yes. I mean, the Russians have quite a decent fleet, if I do remember correctly. Though their fleet is split into two areas, the Baltic and the Black Sea. And of course they probably have something over there, but I doubt it's much, if anything. Right. Okay. Let's see. So we sold some cereal, some wine, some iron. Oh, sorry, no, we bought those. We sold some nitrates, minerals, coal. Not too much else. Righto. Belgium has banned steel imports for a year. How very rude. Okay, let's take a look over here then. That's not too bad. Yeah, plan spending. Now over here we have national morale. That's going to matter in the future. But should your national morale fall below 70, your population will become more and more discontented with how you conduct your war, and civil unrest will rise until you are ultimately forced to make peace. If you manage to raise your national morale above 130, on the other hand, then your enemy morale will crumble all the more quickly until he makes peace with you. It's okay system. And then prestige. The way to win is basically have prestige. Prestige is everything. Okay. Right, steel's going okay. Supply. Right. Okay, so we're going to deselect all these. Going to go to output. We are going to select munitions over here. Now, they do take in capital, coal, minerals, iron. Yeah, they take a lot of this in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these factories off for the time being. That's going to allow us to make a little bit more cash, as we're not having to fund them. But I can reopen them in the future. Okay. God damn it. Oh, good. We can start the second rail line over here. How did our foray go? Okay, we're agitating for support of unification in Saxony. Indeed. So we can see the Prussian armies over here. They do have 1,000 stack over here, 786, 1,482, 1,473. So we may want to look at increasing the size of our armies and possibly seeing what we could do. We might be better off trying to have some kind of preemptive war against the Prussians. But I do need to increase my relations with Russia or France. Ideally, I would like France because they're a hell of a lot closer. Well, they're more compact, aren't they? They're entire nations here, instead of being spread out around the entire globe. So that means their armies are going to be more concentrated, which is important. Whereas the Russians, it's going to take them a hell of a long time to move out. And the Russians only have 1, 2, 3 lines, 4, 5 lines being built right now. From St. Petersburg to Moscow. Yeah, so they're gonna move extremely slowly. Whereas the French, a lot better connected. They actually have lines. Okay. How did we go over here then? Right. Oh, we should be able to sort by a option over here. Where is it? I'm looking for colonial penetration. Colonial status. Colonial penetration. Okay, here we go. So, France has about 10% of colonial penetration. That means just how well they're doing. Sardinia has 10. We don't have any yet. France has 5 here. Okay. unclaimed territory. There's some nice things over here. Nitrates and minerals. I guess we can send a missionary over here. Why not? We'll see if we can get into the Great Colonial Game. Righto. Oh, by the way, if you want to hear the same music for hours and hours on end, then you should play these Geod games. My god. I've had Land of Hope and Glory seared into my skull. Oh dear. Right then, time for coffee. Ah, lovely coffee. So most of the time we are going to be doing economical management and general empire management. Warfare will be fairly rare. Now the game does advance incredibly slowly due to that it only goes on 15 days. It is a bit of a shame if it advanced about 30 days and it would be a hell of a lot better. But ah well. We'll make do then, shan't we? I am looking forward to the Crimean War because I would love to see what I could do. Ideally, I would like to try and start something with the Ottomans, though I doubt I would have a casus belli in time, but we could see. Right, they're making their way down there. Taking them a lot longer than I thought it would. Russia and Prussia declined our proposals. Those arseholes. Okay. Private capital shortage, businessmen demand easy credit. That's not good. We need to identify what's causing that problem. We did have a good amount of private capital last turn. It may be the taxes. Possibly. Not entirely sure on that one. Right, so this is our government screen over here, by the way. I forgot to mention this one. So we are classed as a standard nation in research. The Prussians are classed as progressive, so they are better at research in trade. We are protectionism. Free trade, closed. We are full autocracy. We might want to try and move towards a constitutional autocracy. I'm not entirely sure if that's possible, but it may be. Our society is elitist. Yeah. Right. Projection of power where regional. Indeed. So we have we have a conscription army. I would love to have a professional army. That would be very nice to have. Indeed. Mixed economy. Indifferent to religion. Strict education. We're elitist. Yeah. Cronyism is our bureaucracy, so there's a bit of, like, corruption, kinda. Major organised. Fair enough. Okay, so we can try and improve the education system. It would reduce the amount of militancy of the classes. We'll try those in the future. And we also have these categories over here, Imperialism Ratings. So you have your monarchs rating, and then your advisors rating. I suppose you could say your prime minister, your whatever you want to call it. And they modify this. Yes. Yeah, so more imperialism gives us a bonus. Lesser penalty. Administration, cost and output of production structures. I'd like administration, to be honest. Diplomacy. Yes. Very nice. Okay, we have no diplomats right now. Let's go over to the Ministry of Colonial. Yes, so we have absolutely zero positive areas to colonize into. But no matter. We'll make do. Okay, so we do have 1,111 capital. 75